Hello, everyone, and welcome to the final weekly Oracle message reading for the zodiac signs on the Mystic Hillbilly channel. The card readings, this is the final week for card readings to show up on the Mystic Hillbilly channel. All card readings will be moving to Celestial Grove Academy on YouTube. Celestial Grove Academy is on YouTube now, and I encourage you guys to go and subscribe now because all the card readings will be moving over there. I know I say all the card readings, you're like, what? Well, the weekly zodiac card readings will be released over on Celestial Grove starting next week, and we are going to start releasing for the new year, which is in spring, not January, the astrological new year. After the astrological new year, we have a lot of fun stuff coming up, especially on the Celestial Grove Academy YouTube channel. So subscribe now and get in early, and you will get all the updates of what's coming up. We have all kinds of card readings coming up. We have in-depth card readings, we have pick-a-card readings, all kinds of stuff. And also, I think we're going to have a little astrology show. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, you guys, subscribe over at Celestial Grove Academy on YouTube and get in while the getting's good. All right, y'all, let's get back to the weekly Oracle message or reading that we're going to be doing. Remember, this is a general reading, so generally it will apply to you, and it will apply to you generally. And for the final weekly Oracle Zodiac reading on the Mystic Hillbilly channel, we are going to be using my oracles from my Goddess Provision boxes. This came in my Goddess Provision box, and I fill it up with the oracles. They always have like little packets of oracles. So that's what we are going to be reading is the Goddess Provision. So remember, I am affiliated with Goddess Provision, so you can go to Goddess Provisions and use my code Mystic Hillbilly and get a discount at checkout. But yeah, these little packs of oracle cards that I've gotten from various boxes along the years from the Goddess Provisions. I love them. They are so awesome, and I love being affiliated with them. Remember, ask and you shall receive. It's true. It's always been true for me anyway. I believe it. All right, so that is the Oracle deck that we will be drawing a card for each of the zodiac signs this week. Please remember that you embody all of the zodiac, so I encourage you to watch every single one, and especially if you know your rising sign, then you can apply the message of each sign to that house and get a full embodied reading. But if you just want your sun, moon, and rising sign, they will be released individually within 48 to 72 hours after this reading. So watch out for the individual readings. And also, I think over at Celestial Grove, we're not going to have the long form of this type of card reading because there's so many other types of card readings that are going to be coming. And the individuals are just going to be the things that stay. So moving forward, that's how it'll be. And I'm so excited. And remember, if there's anybody in the comments, the DMs, or anybody like that saying, hey, I'm Mystic Hillbilly, you want a card reading from me? That is a scammer. I don't reach out to you for that kind of stuff. You have to go to me, to my website, celestialgrove.academy, to be able to get a card reading from me. So check out celestialgrove.academy. Also, there is a quiz. What kind of celestial are you? Check it out on celestialgrove.academy. All right, guys. It's been a day, huh? I'm so excited to be here. I hope that you guys are too. And let's get straight into it. And we are going to start with Capricorn because at the time of the release of this video, we are in Capricorn season, although I think the sun moves to Aquarius this day, the day of the release of this video. But that's okay. We're going to start with Capricorn because Capricorn, it's still your time. So let's go. Here we go. All right, Capricorn. So Capricorn, you have the Hanged Man. And I feel like the Hanged Man is kind of representing feeling stuck or getting stuck so that you can rest. I don't know, Capricorn. But what I feel like is I feel like this is the week that you're going to get unstuck. And I feel like you need to surrender to the feeling of being stuck. Surrender to the rest. Surrender to the chaos is what I'm hearing for some. So like allow yourself to find the calm in the storm. Be the calm in the storm and believe in yourself. And I don't know, there's a surrender that is needed. And in that, you will find the way. And I think that you're going to gain divine insight if you choose to surrender that will help you change things to really make it something into the future. I really think that you got this. I think that this is going to be the year of your rebirth, your renewal, if you choose to really take it, Capricorn. But I really feel like this week is a week of surrender, and then a gaining of divine insight within the surrender, and then a willingness to change and go with the divine insight. You got this, Capricorn. I believe in you. That's your message this week. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and walk in love. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius, you got smoky quartz protection. Aquarius, I think that you need to fortify your boundaries. I think that it is a good idea to do a property walkthrough to ensure that your boundaries are working properly. Your security gates are working properly. Your any security devices, make sure that they are working properly this week. Make sure, and there's like a need to fortify your boundaries and look for weak spots and strengthen them. Strengthen the weak spots in your boundaries this week, and take care of yourself. And I do feel, Aquarius, this is like it's not just fortifying your home and your fences and your security systems. It's starting with yourself too. You need to look at the boundaries and how you assert your boundaries with yourself. Like, that doesn't mean, like, you can have strong boundaries, but that doesn't mean you have to assert them strongly. You can assert strong boundaries kindly, and find the strength in the kindness and compassion of understanding your own boundaries. But yeah, there's a need to assess the boundaries and strengthen the weak spots. Look for the weak spots so that you can strengthen them. I feel like this is important for moving forward. So this week is a week of assessing your boundaries and strengthening the weak spots. All right, Aquarius, I hope this message helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and walk in love. All right, Pisces. Pisces, you have amethyst, intuition. I feel like this is your stone, amethyst, So like the first thing that I hear with this, Pisces, is be yourself. Be willing to be yourself. Be yourself unapologetically and show up as your true self this week. And you showing up as your true self is what will be the jewel that this world needs, if that makes sense, Pisces. But it won't feel like it for you right away. You may feel like you don't belong, but you do belong. There will be subtle, simple signs that show you that you belong, and you're going to have to trust those subtle, simple signs that you do actually belong there, because you're bringing something that area needs that wouldn't be there without you, and it needs to be there, and it's time, and you need to be true to yourself there. And yes, some people may scorn you, and that's their thing, That's not your thing. So don't take their scorn onto you, because it's not you. Okay? They may project it at you, but that's okay. You get to be you. And you need to be you, and you need to be true to you, and you need to follow your gut, and you need to follow what your intuition is telling you this week. Be true to yourself and listen to your intuition. I don't see it as an easy path ahead, but I see it as a worthwhile path ahead. But the choice is yours. You can enjoy the not easy path, but you don't have to. You can let it take you down too. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't think you're going to, Pisces. I feel like you're going to shine bright, and you're meant to. And you know that you are. You can feel it in your gut. So believe yourself and believe your gut. And keep moving forward this week. And let the haters hate. It's what they do. They like to. So let them do what they do. Just like you get to do what you do. All right, Pisces. I hope this message helps. As always, take what resonates, believe the rest, and walk in love out there. All right, Aries. Aries, it's a new beginning for you. I feel like you have done the work necessary to create the opportunity for the new beginning that is arriving. I think that it's time to really set your intentions on what your heart truly desires. It's time to listen to your heart and let your heart open up. Where do you want to be in 5 years, in 10 years? And where would you be in 1 year to get where your heart desires to be later? And honestly, it's not even about that. It's about setting the intention to live your life in a way that you can love your life instead of how it has been. And choosing to be the creator of your own life. Intending to create your life as you choose, as you go, with an open heart and an imaginative soul. Aries, there's an opportunity for a new moon, new beginning this week. Listen to your heart. Let your heart open. Believe in yourself. And set the intention to be the creator of your life. All right, beloved Aries, that's the message I got for you this week. I hope it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and walk in love. All right, Taurus. Taurus, you got Taurus this week. And I feel like, I hear the same thing that I heard with Pisces, is it be yourself. Be unapologetically you. But really what I'm hearing here is the patience that is needed. You have the patience to keep moving forward. But you may not quite want to. And that's okay. But you have it. You have the patience. You're going to have to use the patience that you have. And you need to care about your heart and care about you need to give yourself care. Self-care, and be patient with yourself. And move forward calmly. Slow and steady. Don't let anyone rush you this week. Go at your pace. Be patient with yourself. Be calm. And self-care. Self-care, self-care. You've got to give yourself the luxurious and comfort that you need to be able to keep moving forward. Taurus, I feel like you thought you were complete and done with something, and you weren't quite complete. But that doesn't mean it's going to be as hard as it was before. You do have most of it done. You just need to keep moving forward and get her done. Get that last little bit done. It's going to be easier to do that last little bit, and just be calm about it and take care of yourself. It doesn't mean that all the work you've done is like useless or anything. Doesn't mean you're stupid. Doesn't mean anything like that. Just means you have a little bit more to go and you can do this. Patience, kindness, self-care, stay calm, one foot in front of the other. You're gonna get there. It's right around the corner. You got this, Taurus. I know you think you should have already been there, and you're not wrong, but it doesn't mean it's not coming unless you stop now and give up now. But you got this, and you know that you do. I love you, and I believe in you. All right, Taurus, that's the message I have for you this week. I hope it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Gemini, you got aquamarine, courage. So I feel like you need to step out of your comfort zone this week. There's going to be some areas where you know that you need to step out of your comfort zone and get something done. And I feel like you're going to shine. You're going to shine like you're meant to be here. It's a little bit scary, but move with the fear anyway. Like, let the fear come with you. Just be like, yeah, fear, come on, it's scary, but let's do this, Do it with the fear. And I feel like you're going to shine and sparkle. And I really feel like you're going to speak something. And I think that you know that the world needs to hear it. So be courageous and speak your truth. The world needs to hear your truth this week, Gemini. And be willing to go outside of your comfort zone this week and believe in yourself and take care of yourself. And have courage and just go out there and speak your truth. That's the message I have for you this week, Gemini. I do hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. Cancer. There's a theme this week. Cancer, be yourself. It's time to be yourself. Be yourself unapologetically. Be yourself and show up for yourself. And you need your nurturing this week. I don't know if you're watching the full video or not, if you're just watching the individual videos, but a lot of cards are coming out. I swear I didn't make it this way, but it's coming out to where they get their sign. So that is kind of crazy. I didn't even, because I blind shuffle them. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So so Cancer, it is time to be yourself. Be unapologetically yourself. And also the self-care is coming out. Take care of yourself, of course, Cancer. And there's a need to be loyal to yourself this week. If it's, do not betray yourself. I feel like you're going to be presented with an opportunity to betray yourself, and the answer is to be loyal to yourself. And you can be kind about letting them down, and you don't have to tell them why. But you can be kind. And even if you're kind, I feel like they're going to react to you like you were not kind, but that's their problem. They are their problem. You are your problem, and you need to be loyal to yourself, and you need to nurture yourself, and you need to sustain yourself. They're not going to sustain you. You're going to be the one to sustain you. And you can't sustain them if you can't sustain you. If they won't let you sustain you, then you can't sustain them. So, protect yourself too. Protect yourself. But kindly let them down and understand that their reaction to your kindness is their problem. And be true to yourself. Take care of yourself. And be there for yourself. All right, Cancer, that's the message I have for you this week. I hope that this helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, beloved Leo, I feel like you are going through some challenging heart healing this week. And water tourmaline is coming through to help. Water tourmaline is, it's a pink and green kind of stone, and it's very pretty. It's very cool. You can look it up and just imagine that you have watermelon tourmaline with you this week. If you have an opportunity, or if you come across some, definitely get you some this week, because it is here to help you heal your heart and heal some of those heart wounds that have recently come up, and to help you to move into a more loving, healed space. But you don't have to have it. Water tourmaline is here to help you even in your imagination. You can just imagine that water tourmaline is here with you, and it's helping to erase any dark or cloudy spots or bleeding spots from the heart that are ready to heal. And none of them, if they're not ready to heal, it's there to comfort them and to soothe them. Allow the soothing balm that is coming to you this week, and take care of yourself this week. Don't be doing any rushing or anything like that. You are healing right now. You are in a heart healing period. So just do what's necessary that needs to be done, and then rest and allow yourself to heal. Allow it to. And during your rest, you can imagine your water tourmaline healing, put a healing, soothing balm around your heart, loving and comforting you and helping to heal your heart so that you can move forward with more love and joy in your life. This week isn't a week for rushing. It's a week for taking care of you and allowing healing to the time and the process that it needs, so you can be your best and move forward when the time is right. All right, beloved Leo, that's the message I have for you this week. I hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Virgo, you have heart's ease. You may want to look into these flowers this week. I feel like this is a lot like Leo's message. These flowers are coming through to help you heal your heart. The Virgo, I really feel like your message this week, you are being challenged to fully feel. Allow yourself to just fully feel. Allow the feelings to just feel them fully until they dissipate. Allow yourself to go into the fullness of your feelings. And this is definitely a week of self-care. It's definitely a time to take care of yourself and not worry about, anything other than what's necessary to worry about, because you're in a healing period. You're in a healing time. And you might want to look into the Heart's Ease plants, because they're here to help you heal this week and to help you be able to go through the full feeling. You need to allow yourself to fully feel something. You're holding yourself back from feeling it, and it is literally accumulating in your body and hurting you and killing you and siphoning off of you, and it's taking from you. And if you would let yourself fully feel it through, it could be removed from you and you could be free. So allow yourself to fully feel so that you can be free from the pain that this is causing you. Fully feel it. Allow it to fully feel. Allow it to flow. Really get into it. Let it feel. Fully feel it until it dissipates. You'll know. It'll start to feel. It's not like you fully feel it, and in the midst of fully feeling it, it like just stops and you're free. No, it's like you fully feel it and you fully feel it, and you push, you lean into it, and you just allow the feeling to fully be, and it begins to dissipate. And it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Virgo. Allow yourself to fully feel and know that it's okay. All right, beloved Virgo, that is your message this week. I hope it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and walk in love. Beloved Libra, you did not get your own card. You got Gemini. So Libra, I feel like there's a need, I don't know, it's not really a need to speak your truth. I feel like there's a need to gather knowledge. I think there's a need to get curious and to follow your curiosity this week. Follow your curiosity and see where it leads you. Also, you need to be more flexible this week. There's something that you need to be more flexible than you normally would. And don't think that that means that they will take advantage of you. It's just look at the full circumstances and make it clear that this is a one-time thing and why it's a one-time thing. And then the next time be ready to stand your guard. But I think you can feel it in your heart. There's a need to be versatile this week where you normally wouldn't. You're just afraid to because you're afraid of the consequences. I think you can handle the consequences and you can nip it at the bud too. But you know in your heart, you need to be flexible about this. Also, I feel like, there's a need to get curious, to follow your curiosity. I feel like your curiosity is going to lead you true. It's going to lead you to a truth. And put yourself out there. Be social. Socialize. Be willing to socialize and show up for yourself and for others. And have fun. Have fun. Find ways to have fun amongst the people this week. Maybe go out this Friday night or Saturday, something like that, go out on the town, see what's going on. Find a way to enjoy the life. All right, beloved Libras, that's the message I have for you this week. I hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. Scorpio, you have Pisces this week. So changing it up towards the end of the zodiac. So Scorpio, you have Pisces, and I feel like this is a week where you need to listen to your intuition. I feel like you need to follow your gut this week. Your gut will lead you true. I also feel like you need to use your imagination. There is a need to use the imagination this week and to see the tool that the imagination can be. In that, I feel like in your dealing with others, there is a perspective that you see it and you see your perspective as true. But if you are willing to use your imagination and to imagine a different reality where a different perspective could be true, you might be able to see where they could be coming from, and that could help you find solutions that moving forward that would make your heart happy and their heart happy too, that wouldn't have been possible if you didn't use your imagination for the tool that it is. Because Scorpio, I feel like this week there's a need for you to empathize and be adaptable in a situation and to use your imagination for the tool that it could be. And you are able to, I feel like Scorpio, you have the power to find the win-win solution. And I think that if you use your imagination properly and you are empathetic and you're willing to adapt, then you will be able to present the solution in a way that will create everybody's heart to be happy moving forward with it. I think that you know that. You have this power, Scorpio, so use it to your advantage this week. Use the tool that imagination is and use your gut to your advantage. Your intuition is not going to lead you astray. So if your intuition is like, you've said enough, stop at that point. Or if your intuition is like, say more, say a little bit more. But also, intuition isn't always pushy either. Sometimes that could be trauma speaking. So discern between your trauma and your intuition. But yeah, really move forward using the imagination as the tool. Be willing to empathize with the situation and be willing to adapt. and you can find win-win solutions. All right, Scorpio, I believe in you. I hope this message helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. Beloved Sagittarius, you have the sun. And I feel like it's about time for you guys. It is time for you guys to be able to shine. Things are finally beginning to work together. It's finally beginning to work out a little bit. So enjoy yourself. Feel the joy of life and move through and enjoy what is coming together for you. And know that you deserve this. It feels like the universe is just conspiring for everything to work out for you this week. And it is beautiful. So enjoy it. And be thankful. Stay in the attitude of gratitude this week. And enjoy yourself. Enjoy is just coming out. And allow yourself to play. Give yourself time to play because things are looking good. And don't play too hard. And make sure that you get your responsibilities done. But you are doing a great job and things are working out. It's like everything is coming together and to work out for the best for you. So believe in that. Believe that things can work out. Believe in good things. And find a way to enjoy your life this week. Moving forward and getting what you need done. But yes. Enjoy the sunshine. Enjoy the flowers. Enjoy the life. Sagittarius, you've earned it. You've earned the right to have a beautiful life. And now it's time to live that beautiful life. More fully and completely. Allow yourself to feel the love and the joy that this life has to offer you. All right, beloved Sag, as always, I hope this message helps, as always. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching all the way to the end of this video. I love each and every one of you. Y'all know that you're my favorite humans on this planet. And I pray, Mother, Father, God, and Goddess, please pour blessings of love and abundance and joy upon all the hearts and souls that made it to the end of this video and all the hearts and souls that made it to the end of this video's loved ones. Thank you, Mother, Father, God, and Goddess. I am so grateful for all the divine love and joy and abundance that you pour upon us and upon them. Thank you so much. And so it is. Shalom. I am so honored to have each and every one of you. And it was such a joy to work with you guys through the year. And I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you want more, you got to go on over to Celestial Grove Academy on YouTube. Subscribe now, and yeah. And if you want a reading with me, live reading. Well, yeah, I do live readings, some Zooms. But yeah, if you want a reading with me, check out celestialgrove.academy. And other than that, you guys, thank you so much. Truly. Blessings upon all of you, and I'm so blessed to have each and every one of you. As always, walk in love. Shalom.